Ladies and gentlemen, the officials assigned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission and the World Boxing Association for the next bout. The judges are Chung Young-soo, Kim Morita, and Ovi Overson. The attending physicians at ringside, Dr. Donald Romeo and Dr. Flip Omansky. The timekeeper is Jane Broadfoot. Counting in the knockdowns, Charlie Roth. And the referee from Puerto Rico is Tony Perez. This is the main event of the evening. 15 rounds of boxing for the undisputed middleweight championship of the world. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of Freire, the Argentine, ranked number 1 by the WBA, weighing in at 159 1/4 pounds. He has a professional record of 50 wins, 2 defeats, 2 draws, and 34 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Juan Domingo Roldan. And in the red corner, the champion, fighting out of Brockton, Massachusetts, weighing 159 1/4 pounds. His professional record consists of 58 wins, 2 defeats, 2 draws, with 48 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
In the dressing room, di la instrucción en el dressing room. ¿Alguna pregunta? Any questions? He claims that the protector is a little too high. Let me check that. Okay, that's it. Right here. See the navel here? No problem. Any questions? All right, shake hands. Good luck to both of you. La mano. All right.
15 rounds of boxing.
Okay, that's okay. That's all right.
So there we go. 15 rounds of boxing. I think the key words that come after that are or less. And there's no question about it that Juan Domingo Roldan is going to come after Marvin Hagler. To what degree of success remains to be seen. He's strong, we know that. And there's a crash that time. It is a knockdown. First time Marvin Hagler has ever been knocked off his feet. He's not happy about it.
Probably they did because there was a clean punch. It seemed more like a push and Hagler just happened to be off balance.
I think that's exactly right. Hold it, no pushing.
That is the key for Hagler, to keep his composure, to keep cool, and not let this guy start frustrated.
Hagler going downstairs. That's the first time Hagler's been this either as an amateur.
For Marvin, he has to box this guy, take his time, but be very, very careful of this guy's punches, because his punches, Roldan punches come from all angles, and he has the perfect style for a southpaw like Marvin Hagler. And a lot of times the southpaw can't get out of the way of it.
Marvin Hagler, a very smart fighter in the ring. It may take some time to find his opponent. It's a good shoot.
Marvin also must be very careful not to let that quick maneuver that was done by Roberto Duran, because that could create a factor in this fight.
So Roldan, as we expected, forcing the action. A flash knockdown right seconds into the first round. It's really more a case of Marvin Hagler being in the wrong place at the wrong time than it was damaging punch. Right hand did get in by Roldan. It's a good round for him. I started to say, despite the fact that Hagler has an aggressive knockout, he's a lot of guys who want to get in there and bang. It's another dude.
This guy.
telegraphs his punches. You know when they're coming, but they still come.
That's what's going to cost him, bro. I think that Roldan's going to keep reaching for Hagler, and Hagler's going to counter him.
Settle down.
Settle down a little bit, man. Come right at you. You know that there. Guy close. Settle down now. Don't compare fighting contact. That was a slip, man. We all just a slip. Just a slip.
Let's catch it and see if it's a slip or just what it was. Well, as you see, it was a kind of a push and a pull. He landed the punch high on Hagler's head and pulled him down. Hagler is a little off balance here. Hagler usually likes to take his time to size up his opponent in the first couple of rounds, and Roldan isn't giving him the time.
Repeat, try to repeat the round. Do exactly the same thing. Easy. Take it very easy and repeat the round. Do the same thing.
You notice that Roldan stood up during that rest period. That's been his pattern in the past.
You heard the voice of Tito Alba, who is giving us a simultaneous interpretation of the conversation in Juan Roldan's corner. Interpreting for Tito Lecture and the rest of the corner people for Juan Roldan. So we will have that. It definitely will have that. There's the right hand got in. Ray, I would have to think that was no way a knockout.
Well, it was evident because of the replay.
Heavy-handed punches here for Juan Roldan, and he is exactly as advertised. He's a little bit wild, a little bit out of control, but he can hit.
Roldan has the heavier punch and the stronger punch. Hagler needs to do a little lateral movement, make this guy reach, make this guy telegraph his punches, and then correct him. Inside, he's more Hagler wants to separate from hit by one of those wild punches, like that uppercut.
Roldan is really throwing more kinds of punches in this fight than I've seen him throw before.
And another thing where he's able to throw those type of punches, for at least a good 10 rounds. Punches, but let's see the reaction when he gets hit by one of Hagler's. Or a couple of them.
He leaves himself wide open with a very short punch, which of course is the most dangerous kind.
Hold it, break. Up once again.
Now, man.
Yeah. I am just waiting to
Uppercuts will work good on this guy, man.
Yeah,
You're slipping your hooks, won't the uppercut. Get that snapping speed going.
Gotta get it going.
Yeah. You'll work better than that round.
Let's watch Roldan in this round, which was probably a better round for him than the first round. A good, clean uppercut. Just as his corner had ordered him into that round. Best defense is a busy offense.
Tranquilo, ¿no? Al aire.
A good sort of right hook, half jab by Hagler, but he's been a little bit befuddled, and I think that when he went back to his corner, he looked at the Petronelli brothers a little bit quizzically, as if to say, what's going on here? This is not quite what I expected.
And he banged himself in the head a couple of times. Hagler comes out very busily to start the third round. Both men have cut in the past. That's another thing that should be very
certain punches that are really not good. And the thing about it is power behind each punch.
He is definitely a heavy-handed puncher. There's no question about it. And even though he's really coming after his man, he's actually being more patient than I've seen him be in his last 4 fights.
Forget about the crowd. Box this guy. Don't stand there and trade punches.
All right. Good combination in close that time.
Ahí viene, ahí viene. Ahí la derecha,
something he hasn't done. Roldan's going to counter punches right here. He's not using the counter punch.
Watch what happens when Marcus starts with his punches. He starts to put his feet together.
It's hurt by Hagler there. He's there between the legs. It is closed. Just like that, his right eye just shut. It went up for some puncher at Dr. Whitewash. And Hagler's after him now. He knows he has a man hurt. Never seen him out clothesline that quickly with a crossover.
It seemed to me that Cummins was one of the long-leaping punches. You can see immediately Roldan winced in his corner. The corner is working feverishly on that eye right now.
No haga la vista si no ve.
Let's take a look here. Hagler goes after him. Again, that was not a clean knockdown. He knocked him back into the ropes. Roldan was going away from him and sort of just slipped off balance. There is the punch that apparently hurt his eye. And suddenly you see Roldan is trying to cover up and protect himself.
Sacale los guantes, sacale los guantes.
Pero no te entregué, Roldán, por favor, no te entregué. No te entregues, no te entregues, no te entregues.
And that eye is still bothering Roldan. There's no question about it. He's blinking his eyes and he came out. And I think we're seeing a little bit of anger here. It had to be the king of death.
I guess it's obvious now. The whole fight completely around.
You just hate to see that because this really has been an outstanding fight so far, particularly for Juan Roldan. Right alongside the nose now. I don't believe it's from the eye.
Although I'm sure it's unintentional.
Sensing the kill here. The blood is coming from the bridge of the nose, but the eye is not in good shape.
You see because he's trying to get in every shot, every punch that he possibly can. I'm sure his vision is a little blurry, and what Hagler should probably do is move more so to his left.
Hold on, break, step back.
He is still blinking that eye, and it's only a matter of time.
Now the eye's starting to swell, bro.
So Juan Roldan's going to have to go hard from here. There's no question about it. It's a shame that something like that has to happen in this situation. It was, as you mentioned, unintentional. Nevertheless, it's really part of this fight.
Because of his experience, he can do it. Like I said, Roldan does not have the type of experience to deal with a fighter like Marvin Hagler, especially when it comes handicapped. Hagler took control of the high quality by the end of this round.
Hagler see the left hand coming, and of course that is just nothing but trouble. Much more often. Also a cut on the bridge of the nose. That was there earlier.
Bust it open. I see you turn right hand to get that eye. Work on it.
Dame el bucal. Dame el bucal.
Déjame ver. Déjame. No te me entregué, Roldán.
El ojo, no puedo ver.
No es nada, no es nada. Está que yo te lo estoy sacando con esto. Te está
There's
saliendo.
a long leaping punch. I didn't see the thumb actually get there. It looked just like the fist happened to land in a very vulnerable spot in the eye. Perhaps we'll roll that back.
Vamos.
Ahí tenés el gallo.
Tenga esto. A ver.
He's giving up, Roldan. He's giving up. I'm taking good care of your eye.
Quédate ahí, quédate ahí.
He's giving up.
Quédate ahí, no te vayas, no te vayas que nosotros sacamos el banco.
Don't give up. Roldan, do not give up.
This is a second one underdog, and those people who laid the odds were a bit nervous after 3 rounds.
Well, the eye, of course, virtually closed.
Primero, uno, dos.
It makes you more determined. It also makes you more so aware that your chance will slip. I feel that a experienced fighter who knows exactly how to deal with that situation. Roldan, he doesn't particularly have the type of experience to deal with this situation. He's in for a little trouble. I think what's going to compensate for his inexperience is his own determination and heart.
And of course, Hagler coming with that left hook, it is very difficult for Juan Roldan to see it. And therefore, I'll do that, get out of the way from it. Roldan taking punishment on the eye, being given Marvin Hagler virtually at will.
Hold it, Frank. Frank's in the back.
It seems as hard as Marvin Hagler tries to press, something always happens that takes the for victory for him.
Well, one thing about it, in this particular fight here, is the fact that Hagler is somewhat a little fatigued himself because he had to withstand a variety of punches thrown by Roldan.
Corner punching left hand by Hagler, the best punch of that exchange.
I think what Hagler wants to do now is get his rhythm going and really get this guy in a lot of trouble.
That's still on top of him, but his punches not quite having the steam that they did early on. He's still scoring with those punches. You know, he's essentially a one-eyed fighter.
It's a matter of time. You can't see it. One-eyed fighter right now.
Yeah. Okay, Miles, let me get a little water here. Now you get all the rhythm, Miles. Now he's a punching bag.
So you catch him.
Punching bag.
He can't land flying out.
The pressure's tying up.
Bust that eye open, he's all set. Work those uppercuts inside. Hands up, back up, boom, boom, put them together. You can get that overhand left, let it go. You bust it right open.
Shut up, guys, you're working beautiful.
He's even hanging down inside on it. All right? He's all you own this guy.
You own this guy.
Let's take a look at one of those right hands. It was a leaping right hand. He didn't have all the steam behind it, but it was one of several that he landed in that round. This fight is now reminiscent of a very, very famous middleweight championship fight. Sugar Ray Robinson in his rematch with Carmen Basilio. Basilio looked like a gargoyle for more than half of that fight with a shut eye, and yet he was there at the end, and a few people thought he even won.
All right, hold it. No punching, Greg.
We should point out right here that Tito Alba, who was interpreting in Juan Domingo Roldan's corner, even when we're not hearing it, says that he heard conversation in the corner, Ray, from Roldan saying that he can't see, period. Not that he can't see out of the one eye, but that he can't see.
Because since that's the case, I think it was the trauma of the punch, whether it was a thumb in the head get thumb or to get into the eye, that affect his vision. And again, Roldan is basically fighting on sheer determination.
He's just leaning on Hagler, which would indicate that perhaps he can't see.
Well, if that statement was made in the corner, I think the best thing to do is to stop the fight. If he can't see, if his vision is clear, it's a different story.
Being inside and moving on, Roldan, of course, at least knows where Hagler is.
What Marvin has to say to me after the fight.
It is going to be interesting to see. I don't think this is one he's going to want to scrapbook particularly.
Okay, good. Very good.
Not too clear to get to the ring. What they're going to do is pretty much a replay of the way Roberto ran for them, with just poking that left jab out there and sticking with the right hand.
They're scoring pretty consistently with the jab. Roldan, of course, just looking for the one punch that could do some damage. This is going to be one of those fights that you're going to come away from here saying, what if? There's just no other way to look at it.
Demolishing of this guy, ladies. If that's the case with his vision, demolishing boxing. What's happening? They started to change punch for punch. And it appears to me that the heavier punch is still being thrown and landed by Roldan. Notice the way that Roldan digs his body, puts everything behind him.
Hold it.
doctor ahí que se cayó. Abrí, mírame, mírame.
Baja los brazos, Juan. Baja los brazos.
Estás cagando a piña.
No te imaginas vos cómo estás
Estás
trabajando.
cagando a trompada, Roldán, con un ojo.
Keep on punching, keep on
Poné
punching.
todo lo que tenés, andá,
Give it
cagala.
all you have. We are taking good care of the
Luchá.
eye. Give
Respira
it all
profundo,
you
vamos.
have.
Respirame
The
profundo y
eye
te voy a dar un
is
poco de agua, ¿eh?
Larga, profundo, vamos. Si estás entero, viejo, si estás entero.
Feel complete. You
Vamos,
are
vamos.
complete.
Que se galinde, viejo, con los huevos, peleó
You
13
are a
rounds
good
y ganó
fighter.
por nocaut en el último round.
En cualquier momento
Dame.
lo sorprendes con un golpe.
Si este hijo de putas no se las come solo.
Quédate ahí, Juanito. ¿Qué vas ahí?
Ray, I have to ask you, if you ever fight Marvin Hagler, you're going to insist on thumbless gloves. Do you think that would happen with a thumbless glove?
No, I think it's impossible, right? Because the thumb is actually what gets into the eye, not the glove itself.
Well, I think the fact that the eye is okay, as you heard Tito Alba interpret from the corner, is purely a subjective opinion. I think if you ask Juan Roldan that, you might get a different answer.
Now I'm somewhat impressed now with the composure of Juan Roldan. He's taking his time. He's starting to box a little more now.
He seems strong. I thought for a couple of rounds there that the sting might have gone out, but if what Tito Alba heard, that perhaps he wasn't able to see, that might have been an excuse for him. But in the last couple of rounds, he's had a little bit more exposure. That eye right now is very close to cutting underneath. It's very red.
All right, hold it.
Hagler scoring with that jab on that eye.
You notice in Roldan's corner, they tried to tell him that he was okay. They attempted to say,
Hold it, hold it.
okay,
Hold it,
so
para tirar.
go ahead and fight. I'm sure the fighter, I can speak for myself. I know full well that my eyes swollen. I know that someone's in trouble. But it doesn't work for me.
Roldan is still pressing the action.
But it is, reassuring to you that they see that they're trying to administer the ice or the injury.
Hold it, hold it. Para.
Roldan almost certainly is going to be a sore puppy tomorrow.
A little Epsom salt before. I see now Roldan's really, at times, he seems very frustrated and discouraged, and then he comes on strong after he lands a big punch. I'm sure that the right eye of Roldan is very sore. And to every punch that lands, it's painful.
Hold it, para de tirar, sin tirar. Okay, very good. Muy bien.
And there is no question about
Hold it. Break.
So what?
Eighth round, man. You're going into the eighth.
He's just trying to hang and survive, man. Uppercuts when you get inside. The main thing. Get that speed in it, too. He will pop. Now he's throw the button. That's what you got to...
So what?
Eighth round, man. You're going into the eighth.
He's just trying to hang and survive, man. Uppercuts when you get inside. The main thing. Get that speed in it, too. He will pop. Now he's throw the button. That's what you got to do more of. Don't try and land your punches too hard. That's just throwing you off.
Yeah.
All right? If you get him hurt the first part of the fight, first part of the round, he's gone. All right?
A punch that grazed the chin of Hagler, and Hagler came back with a good combination. You know, we've been watching the eye of Roldan quite naturally, but to tell you the truth, he's being pretty competitive in here. Eye or no eye.
It's really overworked to say that he's dead game, but in fact, he's dead game. And he's really picking the pace up here. There's Hagler.
All right, hold it.
He'll be very content to do that. Just counter punch, keep the jab in there. In fact, in Hagler's corner, you heard him say, don't necessarily go for the knockout every time. Just keep the pace up.
I just noticed something about Roldan. He was very elusive just a second ago. He was able to get away from some of the punches thrown by Hagler. Moving his head from side to side. He looks so stiff, but yet he has very good upper body movement.
All right, hold it.
He's in strong condition. He's gone. This distance is a little bit ago. I showed you that he has gone 11, 15 rounds on 5 different occasions. Marvin Hagler's going to know he's going to fight. There's no question about that.
I think the reason Marvin knows he's going to fight because he's got a punch. He's very aggressive, tenacious, and he's in there. He's not giving up. That body shot.
Body shot. Excellent shot by Hagler. It really got Roldan out. Roldan, right, combination score. Left hand by Roldan. He was off balance, but yet it doesn't seem like Marvin Hagler's been able to figure him out.
A fascinating point, Barry, to bring out is the fact that guys with those stone chin, rock hard chin, really can't take a body shot.
It's not to take anything away from Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler has solved the style of Roldan. He is getting much the best of it. When Roldan came into the ring, as you heard with the music of Rocky, and so far he's not unlike Rocky.
Vamos que faltan 30 de agua, vamos. Trabajar. La mano junta,
Pretty much getting 3 and giving 1 at the bell.
Está haciendo bien, querido, vamos. Pará. Respirá. No sea... No, desfraudes, viejo. No veo más. Pero si estás...
Ganaste el round, Juan.
Ganaste
el round, Juan.
Pero si lo estás cagando a trompada.
I cannot see too well, but you are winning.
Déjame trabajar un poco
Tito.
ahí.
You have to work more on him. Don't give up and don't hold him. Keep on throwing.
Come up after this round, come up and check the round. Okay? After the round is finished.
The doctor's up there.
To Marvin Hagler's corner where
All right,
he's
let's go.
doing what is known as a mop-up operation here. Very patient. Very resourceful. Not trying to do too much, just taking advantage of the situation.
Well, Tito Alba interpreting what is the story of this fight for Juan Roldan. Just don't know how much more I can take, he says. I can't see. It's that simple. It's almost an argument in the corner between Lectori and Juan Roldan. Incidentally, also between Tony Perez, the referee, went over to the ring physician and says, I want you in here to examine him after this round and take a good close
You have to take notice of what Roldan is doing. He's making it quite difficult for Hagler. He's getting a lot of back, a lot of feints, a lot of heel feints. He's not being such a target.
All right, hold it. Call it, no question.
Roldan delivers the strongest and most powerful right uppercut I've seen thrown by any fighter. You see there, man.
Hold it. No.
Out of the way of Hagler's punches.
Okay.
And that had to be pure instinct because he's not seeing him coming.
Making Hagler miss a lot. I mean, Hagler should stay to his body.
All right, Rick, no question.
There you can't miss.
Might have had his best punch in the fight. There's another right hand by Roldan that gets in. Roldan down very low and then coming up with his punches. Doing a really good job of it.
Roldan is somewhat handicapped, really handicapped totally. He's not taking advantage of it. He's more apt to stand there and trade punch for punch. Roldan much more of an opportunity.
It's a good shot down to the body by Hagler. Hagler senses that Roldan is hurt, he might be. It's a combination of hurt, tired, and wanting to get out of it.
Him that round. The doctor is now in there looking at the
El más pisa agarra Robledo.
Escúchame, tenés entrenamiento para 20 rounds, Roldan. Tenés entrenamiento para muchos rounds. No importa, entonces estate cerca y pegale siempre. Está ahí, mete mano. Si lo podés poner en knockout. Lo podés poner en knockout en cualquier momento. No te entregué, viejo. Si estás entrenado, no te puedes estar cansado. Escúchame, no puedes estar cansado.
We're seeing the hurt in the spirit of boxing.
He's going to be desperate, though. He's going to bring him up. Yeah.
A magnificent gesture here of what fighting is really about.
Let me ask you your honest opinion of that. His trainer saying, get in there and fight, you're okay, and the fighter essentially saying, wait a minute, I'm not okay.
Well, the fighter is simply saying he doesn't want it anymore. He doesn't want to jeopardize it anymore, especially by being handicapped in the condition of Roldan.
There was a right hand. Let's see if he wants to get out.
He was hit on the eye also.
Yeah, I think he's saying no more. That's it. It was a very interesting night. I think that's one way to put it.
It was a very, very interesting night. It was a game fight by Juan Roldan, and he impressed me tremendously. A great deal. Hagler, as usual, was the showman, technician, displayed his ability, displayed his talent.
And once again, you got to start asking the what-ifs. What if Juan Roldan had not injured the eye early on? He still seemed to have something left.
Oh, for sure, but I think it was a different fight altogether. In fact, you see Hagler here with that right jab, and all of a sudden, the left hand comes behind and the right hand follows. It's a series of combinations that was able to send Roldan to the canvas.
Right on the eye, and I don't think there was any question, but I'm surprised, frankly, that he got up at all, to tell you the truth.
Well, the round prior to this, Roldan didn't want to fight anymore. He was completely discouraged, and I think that was a sign that he was through.
It's an extremely difficult thing. Now, you had a fight on Hart the last couple of rounds against Tommy Hearns, so you've been in that situation. What are the kinds of things that go through a fighter's mind at that point? And I would guess, to answer my own question, really, you just have to kind of dig down and go on experience, and Juan Roldan doesn't have it.
You have to dig down, Bud, and go on experience, and the fact that what is there, I mean, the situation, the injury itself, how severe is it? I don't give the world a lot of Roldan, he was handicapped. He didn't have the experience. He had the heart determination. This case was far more severe than mine.
Let me just put you in a situation that Marvelous Marvin Hagler is in. Now, as a guy who's running out of opponents, do you give a guy like Juan Roldan another shot? I mean, certainly he was dead game, and you have to wonder about the injury.
Very few fighters want to fight a fighter like Juan Roldan. He displays so much talent, determination, punching ability. The guy is truly top contender, #1.
Well, Marvelous Marvin Hagler is right up above us now, and Larry Merchant is trying to make his way to him. As soon as Larry does, we will get up there. Right now, let's go up to the ring announcer, Chuck Hall, and we will get the official decision. Chuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Tony Perez stops the bout at 39 seconds of the 10th round. The winner by a technical knockout, and still undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Marvelous Marvin Hagler.